Me, hello, bro. Have conversation with me today. Today, I will say about the football. You, who do you think was the best player in that match, and why? Me, last night's match was Chelsea versus Arsenal, and Chelsea came out on top. I really like the player Cole Palmer of Chelsea. He scored such a beautiful goal. I am a big traditional fan of Chelsea Football Club. And you? What team do you support? I'm not tied to one club, but I really enjoy watching Manchester City play because of their style and tactics. If you could watch any football match live in the stadium, which teams would you choose? Me, oh, you didn't notice my answer earlier. I already said I'd been a Chelsea fan for a long time. Why would you ask me that kind of question? I know you're a Chelsea fan. I was just curious which other teams you might want to see live if you had the chance. If Chelsea could play against any team in the world for a friendly match, who would you want them to face? Me, I'm Vietnamese, and I've never had the chance to go to London to see Chelsea play live at Stamford Bridge. If I ever get the chance in my life, I hope for two things. First, to visit London and watch a Chelsea match in person. Second, for Chelsea FC to have a friendly relationship with the Vietnamese government and play a match at my Dinh Stadium. If Chelsea ever comes to Vietnam, my family and I will definitely be there to watch. That would be amazing. Seeing Chelsea at Stamford Bridge would be unforgettable, and watching them in Vietnam would be even more special because it's your home. If you could sit anywhere in the stadium for a Chelsea match, which spot would you choose? Right behind the goal, near the center line, or high up for a full view? Me, did you know football is a team sport where any player on the pitch can score when the chance comes, and it can happen anywhere? No matter where you sit in the stadium, you can still witness a beautiful goal. Football has no borders, even watching on TV can bring joy. But I think the one thing TV can't give us is the electrifying atmosphere of the fans cheering in the stadium. I totally agree. The energy from thousands of fans singing and cheering together is something you can only feel when you're there in person. What would be the very first thing you'd do when you step inside the stadium? Me, when I get that chance, I'd walk slowly on the pitch to feel the grass under my feet. I'd like to shake hands and hug all the Chelsea players. I'd also want to see all the rooms at Chelsea's training facility where the players live and train every day. And I'd love for Cole Palmer to sign my Chelsea shirt. That sounds like a dream come true for any Chelsea fan. What would you do to celebrate after the match? Me, I have an unforgettable memory in my life, but I've never experienced the crazy atmosphere of fans cheering in person. I hope one day you'll get to feel that energy in real life. It's something TV can never fully capture. What would you shout or sing to cheer for the team? Me, I'd love to sing Chelsea's traditional chant with the local fans, once blue, always blue. That would be amazing. Singing with thousands of fans in unison would make you feel truly part of the Chelsea family. What would you say to them? Me, I'd just say one thing: Chelsea is the pride of London. London is blue, not red. Arsenal is nothing in London. That's a bold statement. I'm sure the Arsenal fans would have something to say back to you. Would you accept their invitation? Me, I'm not afraid of anything the Arsenal fans say. Whenever they challenge us, we'll take it on with all our energy, tactics, and passionate support. That's the spirit of a true Chelsea fan. The rivalry wouldn't be the same without that kind of passion. What would you do if Chelsea scored the winning goal in the last minute? Me, as you know, football is just a sport, but fans have an intense love for it. Even before the match starts, the headlines in magazines are full of drama. There are polite conversations, but also impolite comments on social media like Facebook and TikTok, and the debates spill over into coffee shops and bars. That's so true. The drama before the match can sometimes feel as exciting as the match itself, especially when it spreads everywhere, from online to real life. What kind of conversation would you have with them about the match? Me, before the game starts, we talk about things like which team will win, how many points they'll get, which player will score, how many goals they'll score, and even what minute the goals will happen. Exactly, those predictions are half the fun before the match even kicks off. Sometimes the guessing game is almost as exciting as the real game. What would you say about the match if Chelsea won 3-1? Me, if Chelsea beat Arsenal 3-1, I'd be full of energy for the whole week. I can imagine. That kind of victory would feel amazing, especially against a big rival like Arsenal.